Jesus freak here. For a while now, I haven't really felt like it was worth spending my spending money on Bibles since I've got way too many already. But I needed really terribly to get out of the house, so I went across town and decided to hit a few stores out there. Went to Office Depot, picked up a few spare USB cables because the one on my keyboard was starting to fail. Like, well, replacing a cable for $6, still cheaper than replacing a decent keyboard for $25. So for $13, I dug this thing up. Thought at first it might be a Holman, but it wasn't a Holman. In fact, it's a publisher called Scandinavia, which Scandinavia Publishing House, which I have run into before. I have an illustrated KJV that was published by Scandinavia. This is a publisher out of Denmark. The interesting thing here being that this is some no-name publisher. And of all places out of Denmark. Yeah, they used 2K. And in fact, it does have a very Holman look to it. This is called a large print Bible. And say, large is in the eye of the beholder. Doesn't say what they mean by large, but I'm going to say it's probably the 8 or 9. It's nice and bold. It's not something that's hard to read from someone with normal vision. They've tinkered with the titles of the books. I'm suspecting, since they mentioned Bible Gateway, that they might be using a Nelson or Zondervan type text. But it's possible that they're just... Actually, I think Holman uses the standard book titles. It's black letter. It's not red letter, so that's a good thing. They were a little bit careless here. This particular word here should have been all caps, not small caps. But we're going from the Old Testament right into the New with nothing intervening. There's a little help section in the back. I guess for, relatively new believers, and there's well-known stories. A couple blank pages, abbreviated list of books, and in the back just as a guide for checking off chapters as you read them. Very bare bones. Like, doesn't even have the epistle dedicatory. So take that as you may. But I will say, it's easy enough on the eyes because of the 2K Denmark setting. And it does appear, at least at first glance, you have a Cambridge text. So it's possible that this, I'm not going to go through it right now with a fine-tooth comb, but it's possible that we know that 2K does textually PCE compliant Bibles for Holman, that they could have done the same here. Looks like you just got this one silver ribbon off in here. And I'm going to look in here. I think I'm seeing signatures. So it's built well enough. It ain't fancy, it does the job. It's got some silver gilt on the edge. It ain't fancy, but, it'll do the job. If you just need a basic Bible, that it is. The cover is polyurethane. It is what it is. It's fake leather and doesn't really try to be anything else. I paid $12.99 for it. The list price is it's $30. Don't want to focus. Weird to see a Danish published KJV. But hey, Jesus freak out.